2021 is almost over, which is fine and not weird because I experience the passage of time normally. But you know what that means? It's calendar time again. I have spent the last 2 months shooting my new D&D-inspired pinup calendar, Natural 22. It's available for pre-order right now in my shop. Natural 22 has 13 months of brand new images featuring design by the immensely talented LINAYAO and the original characters that you have come to know and love, or in some cases, possibly hate, right here on this channel. Gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss. There's so much going on with this calendar, I'm going to try very hard to say it quickly. Here we go. You can get a standard calendar, which is just the calendar, or the deluxe edition, which comes with a signed poster featuring my dice girls, a super cool D20 spinner keychain, and a print one-shot adventure for 5e featuring my original characters and written in collaboration with one of my home game DMs, Jerdak. You can also get the keychain separately. Pre-orders end November 15th, and that's when digital calendars will go on sale. There will be a digital version of this year's calendar, as well as a best of digital calendar featuring your favorite pinups from previous years. We'll also be offering the adventure separately as a PDF. We're doing special pre-order pricing this year, which means that prices will go up once pre-orders end. When pre-orders are over, calendars become while supplies last. That means that when they're sold out, they are gone forever. Each year's calendar is limited edition and it'll never be sold again. So if you want one, do not wait to place your order. Whew. I think that's everything. All that information is on the shop page too, in case it went by too fast. I think this is easily our coolest calendar yet, and I am pretty sure that you're gonna agree. But don't take my word for it. Let's hear from the calendar girls themselves. Coordinating shipments and handoffs between dozens of different petty criminals is enough to drive anyone to crime. It's much easier to execute with a calendar. You can even schedule executions. Are you ever just so busy and exhausted that you hardly know what day it is? It's good for that. I mean, you're still busy and exhausted, but at least you know it's Tuesday. Have you ever needed some parchment so you can scroll down a mocking limerick designed to undermine corrupt authority? Calendars have plenty of room for that.
How else are you gonna remember all the important dates in your life? Anniversaries, dinners, hair appointments, romantic getaway vacations? By the way, I'm free for all those things. My calendar's open.
Do you know how many gambling holidays there are across different cities and countries, just ripe for someone like me to come in and make a killing cheating them at Liar's Dice? I do. They're all logged in my calendar. When you know that total world destruction is marching steadily closer every day, crossing off each box really helps solidify the dread.
Like all written documents, a calendar can give future historians insight into the day-to-day of people in a certain area, even commoners, no matter how boring and empty your lives may be.
It's much easier to harvest shrieker gills at the equinox if you have a calendar to tell you when the equinox is. Doesn't make it any easier to get those screams out of your head afterwards, though.
You know, a calendar is kind of like a map. It shows you what's ahead of you and what's behind you. Do you need a map? Come to Summer Pike's Quill and Compass for all your map-making needs. How else are you gonna remember everybody's birthdays? You need at least 2 days' notice to go on a side quest to get them a gift. Everybody knows that. As a busy student, it can sometimes be hard to keep track of when all of my essays and projects and presentations and papers and potions are due, and calendars help with that. And so does caffeine. So much caffeine.
Should you take some action where you violate some pesky law and find yourself imprisoned and reflecting on your fatal flaw, don't carve your tallies in the stone to mark days since your crime. A calendar's much easier to notate your served time. I do not use calendar. I cannot read. But ladies in pictures, very nice. You heard them! Place your calendar order now at ginnyd.com/calendar or use the link in the description. Don't miss your chance to pick one up for all of your 2022 potion ingredient harvesting, corrupt authority undermining, jail time logging, and execution scheduling needs. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go sleep for 9 million years. I haven't had enough caffeine to pretend to be like caffeinated. You're hot. That was a love song. 1 copper piece.